Hello friends, welcome to my channel FinTech Logics. So today we'll talk about another area of digital transformation where specifically AI or artificial intelligence is used. Now I have chosen one of the very simple areas to, to make you understand how it is a very small area but how effective it is. So it is in the area of online help to customers. Now the use case is not new, so we know that while a customer is doing any online application, it might be for application capture to it might be for any queries that the customer have. Sometimes they would have a lot of doubts and they end up calling the customer care. So to move away and develop this, we had developed chatbots in the past, but how conversational AI, which is a new technique used using AI technology, how it is enhancing customers' experience to a huge extent. Now, if you have not seen my earlier videos on a banking or lending lifecycle, I would try to provide some of the links here. Please have a look. So let's start the topic of discussion today without wasting much time. So our use case is very simple. So we are talking about, let's say, Miss Elise is trying to apply for a loan, and she would need some help because she is not clear about the details to be filled up by her, right? So how conversational AI is helping her in this scenario in providing an online help or a tooltip. So to look at the process flow, so let's look like this, that Miss Elise is starting the conversation. Either it can be through a text input or it can be a voice input. Now in term, whatever she is using, that is actually getting processed. So before getting processed, there is a wake word, like you would have heard in terms of Alexa, where we take the name of Alexa to as a wake word. So similarly, there would be some words that she would use to get the help started, and the input processing journey would start from there. So now she can go on inputting the entire sentence or your voice input, and a machine would break down that sentence into smaller parts and feed into the next module, which is intent recognition. Now in intent recognition, we take help of natural learning process, natural language processing, which is in short called as NLP, to identify what is her intent, what kind of help she needs. And as the system establishes some intent, it is moved to the next module, which is your content mining. So now in content mining, in terms, it is also called as slotting or categorization. So here we take help of a reference library to identify what are the help contents that best suits Miss Ali's queries, right? Once your content mining is done, we start the next process, which is response generation. So you might be hearing a lot about a word called as prompt engineering these days. So this is nothing but the ability to give a command that can be understood by a machine and vice versa as well. So here also some parts of NLP is used to actually create a response for the query of Miss Elise. Now as the response generation is done, we have to deliver the output. So we feed that into output delivery module. So wherein we would have pre-configured template that, okay, it would be answered in terms of a text, or it would be answered in terms of some other graphical content as well, which is pre-configured in system to give an output, which is a response to Miss Elise. So in this case, this would be a tooltip or a voice output to help her with her further processing or further proceeding, whatever she is doing. Now, this is the simplest form of your online help that she is getting from conversational AI. Because this is AI, there is one additional layer also, that machine would try to learn from the feedbacks provided, right? So that is what a lot of times you would see a small uh, uh, window that comes at the end of your query response, that okay, how satisfied you are with the response, right? So that does not go to win. That process is actually required by the machine to understand how efficient the machine has been in responding, and as per that it will enhance itself in future. So in turn, this is the simplest process flow how the online help through AI works to give customer the response that he or she would need. Thanks a lot for watching my video, viewers. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot.